Hi friends, today we are going to discuss about a company which is a big giant in IT industry. The Indian IT growth at least 20% depends on this company, and the company has a tremendous big clients from USA, UK, Canada and Australia. The company is generating a huge profits on a quarterly basis and on an yearly basis. The total assets of the company is tremendously increased from the year 2019 till 2022. The company has a huge stake of foreign institutional investors, domestic institutional investors, as well as the government bonds and the government banks, which are heavily invested into this company. The company is giving a good results. The company is paying a good dividends. Lots of big players are invested into this company, but still the company's stock is getting down day by day. So we are going to discuss a detailed technical analysis with the help of chart patterns, candlestick patterns, buyers and the seller psychology, and I'm going to let you know a crisp and clear technical details where exactly that you can enter into the stock. Is this the right time to enter into the stock? If yes, at what price? If no, where exactly and what is the best price to enter into that specific stock? What is the stop loss which we need to keep? And what are the target 1, target 2 and the target 3 where we need to get our profits? And what exactly the pattern or a candlestick chart which is forming in the specific company? Is that a bullish candle or is that a bearish candle? Is that a bullish signal whether we can go ahead and invest right now to gain more profits in future, at least 3 to 6 months of time, or we need to wait for some more time to get the stock comes under our zone so that we can enter at the best price with a very low risk and high reward. So I'm going to explain all those details, technical details in my system. Let's go ahead and have a deep dive analysis on that. Thank you very much. 90% of the people I'm going to discuss about. Hi friends, welcome to the channel. Today we are going to discuss about a tool. Hi friends, welcome back to the channel. Please make sure you subscribe the channel so that you will get a notification whenever I posted a video on breakout stocks, so that you can enter at the right price to gain more profits on those breakout stocks. If the stock is going to be a fake out, you can get to know when to enter into the stock and when not to enter into the stock, so that you could save lots of money by clicking the bell icon and getting a notification from the channel. Let's have a discussion on the stock. The stock which I was referring is an Infosys, which is a giant in IT industry. As we all know that the stock is having a tremendous profits on a quarterly basis and on an yearly basis. The stock is having a huge hand of foreign institutional investors, domestic institutional investors, and the Indian government as well. I'm not going to discuss more on the fundamental analysis. I'm going to provide you the link on the description so that you can go ahead and do a fundamental analysis by yourself. You just let me know on the channel itself if you have any questions or any concerns on the fundamental analysis, so that I will have a discussion in my next video. Let's have a deep dive technical analysis of the chart. The chart, if you see the chart on my screen, the stock was continuously in a bull phase, which is giving a huge profits from the year March 2020 until April 2022, which has given a tremendous profits for all the investors whoever has invested into the Infosys stock. But right now the stock is in a consolidated mode, which means like both the buyers and the sellers are trying to make an upper hand on the stock. So we are in an indecision period for an Infosys stock. So we don't know whether the stock is going to be in a bull side or a bear side. If you see the chart on my screen, which is within a parallel channel, this is called a parallel channel in a technical pattern, where both the buyers and the sellers are trying to be very hard to take the stock either from a bull side, which is a positive side, or the bear side. But still nothing is happening in this specific stock due to there is a huge number of buyers and sellers are trying to make an upper hand on this stock. So at this point of time, this is not the right point to enter into the Infosys stock because of the indecision. The right price to enter into the Infosys stock is exactly at this support level, which is going to be at 1361 rupees. See, if you see the chart, there were huge number of buyers which are waiting at this price. That's why you see the stock which is moving on resistance and again coming back to the support, and then back to the resistance, and then coming back to the support, and then again to the resistance. The resistance here, which is nothing but there were huge number of sellers waiting at the price to sell that stock, so that the stock can move down. The support is here, is where there are huge number of buyers are waiting for the stock to come into their zone so that they can buy the stock. So right now the Infosys is exactly in between both the support and the resistance zone. So I'm sure that this stock is going to come down until this support zone again. So this is the right point to buy the stock, exactly in between 1360 to 1370 rupees, and make sure you keep the stop loss just below the 1360, which is exactly at 1340 rupees. The other best opportunity to buy the Infosys stock is exactly here, which is a strong support zone, which is marked in red color. This is again a very strong support zone. So this is the best opportunity where you could able to enter into the stock. The price is exactly at 1310 rupees. So you could able to enter the stock in between 1310 rupees to 1320 rupees, and make sure you keep the stop loss exactly at 1290 rupees or 1280 rupees to avoid the fake outs. So my suggestion is to wait for until the stock is coming to this zone or this zone. Don't enter the stock right now because this is not the right point of time to enter into the stock. So this is going to be strong support where the more number of buyers are waiting, and again this is another strong support where there were more number of buyers are waiting at this point. So let's wait for some more time. Don't park all your money in the Infosys stock right now. Let's wait for some more time. Let's come to a conclusion whether the stock is going to be either in a bull side, which is going to be like this, this is the bull side, right, or like this is the bearish side. So make sure you keep the stop loss at all the times just before entering into the any of the stock. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please make sure you subscribe and like. Have a happy, healthy, wealthy and successful life.
Hello fellow investors, welcome. You need to keep in mind that this is not an entertainment channel. The channel is all about stock market trading, especially breakout stocks, which will give all of us a lakhs of rupees in return. Please make sure you subscribe the channel and click bell icon so that you will get a notification whenever I posted a video on breakout stocks. Your big opportunity is right where you now. If you miss one best opportunity, you will lose lakhs of rupees. If you were not responded or reacted on time, then you will never ever get that stock under your zone again. Thank you very much for watching and subscribing.